Okay. So what did these people do? The non-aligned people, they were like, they don't want anything. Okay. They अगर कुछ झगड़ा रहेगा, they were like, we will solve the disputes peacefully. We really don't want any fighting between us. Okay. Yes, I'm recording it. Don't do it. Okay. India led this movement under the guidance of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. So it's understandable. अगर peace का नाम है तो सबसे पहला कौन आएगा? The most non-violent country, that is India. Okay, so India was the first one to start the non-aligned movement. They were like, we will lead the movement. तुम लोग, you all can join us. Okay, what India did, India ने हाथ ऊपर कर लिया. They didn't wanted to be a part of Third World War at all. They were like, तुम लोग अपना झगड़ा करो. We don't want to be a part. हम लोग तुम लोग कुछ बोलेंगे भी नहीं. तुम लोग, you all don't affect us. We won't affect you. Okay. Even after the end of the Cold War, the importance of the movement has not reduced. मतलब even after the Cold War ended ना, the non-aligned movement, मतलब इंडिया का जो movement था, it did not one second. So do we know? You don't have to write this. I'll tell you all when you have to write. Don't worry. Okay. So what happened? What did Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru say? He said that we should have peace within our countries. Okay. He did not want anyone to fight. इसको मारने का जरूरत नहीं था. He just wanted peace. Okay. So even after the Cold War ended, his motto that peace should be with everyone, it did not dissolve. Okay. Now we come to the end of Cold War. Okay. Now how did Cold War end? So you all understood what is non-aligned. Everyone understood non-alignment matlab kya? Matlab those countries that didn't want to be a part of any other countries, didn't want to be a part of the Cold War. And who led those countries? India, under the leadership of who? Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. The Cold War had dominated international politics since 1945, and it came to an end. Okay, the Cold War was during 1945. That is when India got independence. Okay, it was an important event that happened towards the end of the last century. There were many reasons for the end of the Cold War, as given below. Okay, so there were many reasons that the Cold War ended. From there, we will see some reasons. Okay, so you all can write the heading "End of the Cold War" and then you all write one reasons as I explained to you all. Okay, so the first reasons: the Soviet Union adopted the policy of opening up economy. The state loosened up its control of the economy. So basically, जो Russia था, they adopted an open economy. Okay, basically what their economy had to do, if they wanted to proceed, if they wanted to be successful, Russia, they had to they had to shake hands with their opposing nation. That is why, yes, you have to write. I'll tell you what to write. Write the first reason. The first reason why the Cold War ended was because Russia was like, both हो गया, झगड़ा तो कर रहे नहीं, at least दोस्त बनेंगे. So except America, Russia built good connections with all the other nations. Okay, thus the Cold War ended. It's one of the reasons why Cold War ended. So I'll write the first one.
Sir, we don't have to write the Cold War that had.
No. Just write the heading and write the reason. Just write the reasons that the Cold War ended were dash and write the first one. Okay, everyone has written the first point. Can I go to the next point?
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Hello,
what is
sir,
the
you have to write.
present up?
All right, I cannot hear you guys. Can you say again?
Hello, sir, do we have to write both points?
Yeah. You have to write both points. But let me explain the points, then you can write. Okay, Rishwan, what you were saying?
Sir, what is the meaning of loosened?
Loosened matlab they opened na, matlab what had Russia now, when Russia was in the war ka mood mein na, when Russia was war, so they were like, they were not talking to any other opposing nations. Okay, they were like, Russia is the most supreme power. But after that, वो लोग हल्का हो गया, वो लोग बोले कि अच्छा, we need to succeed in life, So we need to talk to other nation as well. So they are strict. They were strict. They became little lenient. So that's called as loser. Okay. The second reason why the Cold War ended was the then president of Russia, that is Mikhail Gorbachev, implemented the policies of Prestokia. Basically, what he did, he spent money to be spent on war. He spent it to the development of Russia. Okay, because obviously Russia was a developing country that time. So to build buildings, to build schools, to build universities, तो उसमें पैसा दिया. So that was one reason why Russia was like, ठीक है, जा बाबा, तेरे पास बहुत पैसा है, तू अपना USA को बोला तेरे पास बहुत पैसा है, but now अगर मैं तेरे साथ ऐसे war के मोड में रहेगा, तो मैं अपने खुद के कंट्री को इग्नोर कर रहा है. So Russia, the president of Russia said that it's time that I give my attention to the people of my country. So instead of spending money on the war, he started spending money on the people. Okay, so in this you all just write till here, till reduced. Just write till reduced. So you all understood the first two reasons. Everyone understood the first two reasons of the end of the Cold War.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just write it. Let me know once. We'll go to the next.
Sir, done.
Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
So I'll go to the next slide. Okay. Now the third reason. Okay, the third reason, as the Eastern European countries under the influence of Russia adopted the capitalist and democratic path, the regimes were changed. Okay, and the fourth, I'll explain to you all. I'm just reading it out. The Soviet Union disintegrated and several new nations were created out of Russia. Out of it, Russia was one biggest country. So what happened when in Russia now? Russia was under the rule of a king. Okay, after the king died, or the king died of old age or something, their rule shifted. Okay, so their whole policies of war shifted to policies of development. Okay, so that's why they are regimes. Regimes means they are place change. That was the first one. The fourth is that the Soviet Union disintegrated. Okay, so Russia was a part of Soviet Union. Okay, disintegrated means they broke up. The Soviet Union was a whole big nation and they broke up into small nations. Okay, and from that Russia was the biggest country. Okay, they broke up into small nations. So basically I'll show you. Okay, if this is the Soviet Union. Okay, this is Soviet Union. Okay, so this Soviet Union broke up into small countries. Okay, like this. Okay, like this small countries, and from these countries the biggest country was named as Russia. Okay, understood? This much समझा तुम लोग को? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So write these both points. Okay, so basically what happened after after waiting so much for the war na, they were also like kitna rukega. So Russia took another purpose because their kings, their rulers changed. Even the president, after time the president changed, the new president was like किसको झगड़ा करने के, हम लोग अपना कंट्री के लिए देखते हैं ना. Okay, so they went and why the Soviet Union was disintegrated was because people had different ideologies. Okay, why अगर तुम लोग का 10th standard में 3 division क्यों रहता है, तुम लोग मेरे को बोलो, why there are 3 divisions in 10th standard? You're like 9th standard. Okay, 9th standard में भी 3 division क्यों रहता है? Can anyone tell me why there are A, B, C, D divisions? सब एक ही क्लास में क्यों नहीं बैठते? Okay, see, I'll tell you. Okay, first reason is obviously, if everyone sits in one class, then obviously there'll be 400 people in one class. Okay, so that's the same reason. It became difficult for the Soviet Union to accommodate so many people and to cater to so many people, because obviously if there is one person ruling, so many people का ध्यान नहीं रख सकता ना वो. So that's why they divided. Even in India, there is a central government, Modi government, but obviously we have state government also. Now, who's the state government? Any idea, guys? Maharashtra government कौन है? Any idea? Maharashtra government. Okay, the Maharashtra government is Shiv Sena, that is Uddhav Thackeray. Okay, so what they have done, they have divided India into small states. The same way Soviet Union divided itself into small states. Okay, just write this one. You're understanding, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Guys, okay.
Sir.
Let me know once you're done. Okay.
Done, sir.
So I'll just go for the last slide for today. Okay. Now post Cold War. Okay. So this will keep for tomorrow because Alfred's lecture is there. Both.
Sir,
Can you show the last?
Yeah. You'll write it now because this is the last one for today. So just write it. Tomorrow we'll continue. So till here, has everyone understood today? Today the main topic was, which I thought was Cold War. Has everyone understood what is Cold War?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay.
Sir.
So now let me tell you all, tomorrow before the lecture, now I want you all to do homework. I want you all to read everything what we have done till now. Okay. So I'll ask you all concepts. So I'll ask you all the First World War. So you have to tell me when the First World War started and which countries had taken part in the First World War. Then I'll ask you League of Nations. Then I'll ask you World War II. Okay. So don't worry. It's not a test. I'm just asking you all to understand कितना तुम लोग को समझा है. Okay. So जितना तुम लोग को आता है बोलो. There is no right or wrong answer. So whoever has attended the lecture. Okay. The new students, yeah, like a quiz. New students, you all don't worry. मैं तुम लोग को इतना ज़्यादा torture नहीं करूँगा पूछ के. I understand you're the first lecture. Okay. So Gia, did you understand today's lecture?
Yes, sir. But the last part I didn't understand.
Okay, no worries. We are on a time bound now, so no worries. Tomorrow first when we start the lecture, you tell me what your doubt is. I'll clear it out in tomorrow ka lecture in the starting. Okay?
That last 3 points which you told, I didn't understand that.
No worries. मैं आपको ऑफिस सिखा दूंगा कल once the lecture starts. Just remind me. I'll revise it too. Okay.
Okay.
सर सैटरडे को कौन से सब्जेक्ट पे टेस्ट रहेगी?
Saturday को depend कर दे क्योंकि देख we are done with one test and I expected this chapter to take a long time. Okay. So I don't think this Saturday there will be a test because एक chapter का test already हो गया अपना, ठीक है? So now there's this. So what I'm planning to do? I'm planning to finish this chapter by tomorrow and Saturday to keep a revision lecture of the whole chapter. Okay. Saturday will be a revision lecture of the whole chapter. So हम लोगों ने जितना भी ये week में किया, we'll just revise it one. We'll just go through it one time. So if anyone has missed anything, they can do it. And then next week we'll keep a test of this chapter. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, you can keep geography test.
We have taken which test we have taken? History test हो गया ना अपना?
हाँ.
Okay. So I'll do one thing. Geography I have given you all the notes also. Everyone have given all the notes also now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Just give me 1 second. I'll also just check it out. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, the endogenetic movements, right? Endogenetic movements, right? Okay, so
Yes.
you have to tell us when is history test first chapter. You tell us that you will take. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Tomorrow I'll tell you exactly which chapter ka test रहेगा. Either it will be the endogenetic chapter ka test or it will be your history ka first chapter ka retest. Okay. Now retest mein it doesn't mean I'm going to take the whole chapter, or either I can take mix. I can take geography ka chapter and history chapter mix. Okay. So tomorrow I'll let you all know for sure. So you all be prepared for it. Okay. Saturday there will be a test. Either it will be history, or either it will geography, or it will be both mixed. Okay. So you all be ready for either one. Okay. So tomorrow I'll complete the chapter tomorrow. This chapter which we are going tomorrow will be complete. I'll give you all the notes also. Notes will be for homework. So I'll see if tomorrow अगर chapter late खत्म हुआ तो जो homework का notes है वो मैं तुम लोगों को Saturday को दे दूंगा after the test. So you all will have time to study for the test as well. Okay. So I'll let you all know that tomorrow for sure. Okay, guys. Cool. I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll have Albert's lecture now. Yes.
Sir, when you will take